yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy olden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. So have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance.
Every generation stands on the shoulders of the generation that went before. And so you see farther because you're standing taller than we did and can look farther. But at least give us the credit that you're seeing farther because you're standing on our shoulders. We don't have inflation because the people are living too well. We have inflation because the government is living too well.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation.
Well, Merry Christmas Eve, and we're going to have a good time tonight. We'll listen to some of this good old music. And there you have it, right? That's my speed right there. Love smooth jazz, play smooth jazz, kick-ass smooth jazz. That's my kind of Christmas. And I thought, you know what the heck, I'll just give y'all a little bit of, everybody's wanted to know about me a little bit. Give you a little bit of music, let you see what I do. And I told somebody the other day, when we do our next event, of course we'll probably a DJ and stuff like that, but our next event we'll have, I'm going to make sure that the sound is there, make sure that there's a band there, and just to prove to everybody that I can actually play and participate and sing and all that good stuff. So anyways, it is our different kind of a Christmas event show, if you want to call it that. We'll have a little bit of fun, talk about some things, and we're going to leave the politics out the best we can, right? See, my dad was a jazz musician. Awesome sauce, yeah. Smooth jazz is my deal. I'd say I think it was I don't know, close to 2004 or something like that. I was Washington D.C. Smooth Jazz 105.9. I was actually Smooth Jazz Artist of the Year 2 years in a row. So, anyways, very familiar with smooth jazz. Love me some smooth jazz. I wish churches was like that. Instead of this elevation crap, makes you want to fall asleep. I'm talking about moving it. But anyways, it's all good. It's all good. So happy that everybody's joining me tonight. And we're going to talk about some things and listen. And what I want you to do here tonight is this. It's going to be a little different, because what I want you to do is set aside every, how can I say this? Everything that has held you back this year. Every feeling that you've had, every heartache that you've had, every setback, even if it was politics, if it's family, whatever it is, I want you for the next few minutes with me to set that aside, and that's why I opened up with that one, Joy to the World, because, one, it gets your mind moving, it gets your body moving, it gets your heart rate up, but at the same time, it takes your focus off of the things around you. And even if you get 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, if you get a little bit of time to take your mind off of all the problems that you have, then Merry Christmas. That's my Christmas gift to you. So I'm going to jump into a couple things here. I want to thank everybody again for joining in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dive into it. And part of what I wanted to do here tonight was I want you to, and if you're all real young, you might not know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that are, at least over the age of 30, we'll do that one. You're probably going to remember something that gets played tonight. And I want to trigger something within you that you tonight, that something within you tonight triggers. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we go through in life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your parents in the hospital. It doesn't matter if you've lost somebody. It doesn't matter at this point. What matters is we contain ourselves and we bring joy, because the Bible says that David had to encourage himself in the Lord because no one else would. And sometimes we have to just encourage ourselves. And what I want to do tonight is bring you back to the memories of joy. The memories of joy. You can call this a nostalgic Christmas. You can call it whatever. But I want to bring you back to that. To where you're sitting either at your grandpa's house, your grandmother's house. You may be sitting at home. Maybe sitting in front of the radio. You remember those times you sit in front of the radio and you would look at the radio and your mind would sit there and it would talk or they would sing and they would do all these, they would act out these skits, and you hear the feet and your mind, your eyes are as wide as saucers, and you're sitting there looking at the radio, imagining what was happening. It's called creativity. And and yeah, we like, high definition TV, surround sound, all that stuff, but it has taken our ability to imagine and the creativity of our minds. You see what I'm saying? And so tonight I want you to just sit back. Don't think about anything going on in America except for listening and imagining the days of once was.
Every year more Santas give RCA Victor than any other TV.
Give the gift of convenience. Sportable TV by RCA Victor. The gift of music. RCA Victor records or a Victrola phonograph. The gift so practical. RCA Victor Swivel TV. And the greatest gift of all, remote control living color TV. Push a button, there's your picture. Give the gift that keeps on giving.
Give RCA Victor than any other TV.
Instant Maxwell House sincerely hopes everyone's home for Christmas at your house, too. And that coffee cups are filled with the full, rich flavor of coffee beans fresh hot from roasting. Instant Maxwell House coffee. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. To your house, from Instant Maxwell House.
Avon rings the bell with new Christmas gift ideas for all the family. Gifts that are a joy to give, a joy to receive. So many enchanting new gifts for women. Avon's fine fragrances, beautifully gift packaged. Gifts of Avon makeup and cosmetics that keep on giving beauty. Men like to receive Avon grooming products for Christmas. They like the crisp, manly scent, the way these products perform, and the new gifts for men are more handsome than ever. Useful and witty gifts for boys, as well as pretty gifts for girls, all with that very special Avon touch. Christmas begins at home when your Avon representative calls to show you the new holiday gift catalog. Welcome her. You'll be so glad you did.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only Christmas. You can plan of snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas. If only in my
Avon calling.
dreams.
Electric spray, steam, and dry iron. Just tilt and tell, then iron with ease. This water window is sure to please. Irons any fabric, just twist the dial. Here's the gift that'll bring a Christmas smile. Let's think of her kitchen, and what does she need?
A General Electric portable mixer.
Good thought!
Indeed.
Mix with both beaters and whip up a cake. As a drink mixer, foam up a frothy milkshake. And if you desire, while the cake starts to rise,
Attach the sharpener and sharpen your knives.
now here's a gift that's got something new.
It's the coffee maker General Electric calls Peek-a-Brew.
It's all in gleaming stainless steel. The oval design and the eye appeal.
It makes delicious coffee.
Keeps it piping hot. It also counts the cups of coffee remaining in the pot.
We've many ideas for Christmas. We've only mentioned a few.
The hair dryer.
The iron, the mixer, the coffee maker.
Made by General Electric, who puts the accent on value for you.
225 measured sprays of Chanel No. 5. Spray cologne. 800 measured sprays of Chanel No. 5 cologne. The perfect complement to spray perfume. Give Chanel No. 5 in classic bottle, or spray perfume, or spray cologne. Best of all, give all three. Every woman alive wants Chanel No. 5, the most treasured name in perfume.
This is the music I've selected for the Christmas play.
What kind of Christmas music is that?
Beethoven Christmas music.
What has Beethoven got to do with Christmas? Everyone talks about how great Beethoven was. Beethoven wasn't so great.
What do you mean Beethoven wasn't so great?
He never got his picture on bubblegum cards, did he? Have you ever seen his picture on a bubblegum card? How can you say someone is great who's never had his picture on bubblegum cards?
Good grief.
I mean jingle bells. You know, Santa Claus and ho ho ho, and mistletoe and presents to pretty girls. That's it! We're back. stupid, Charlie Brown. What kind of a tree is that? You are supposed to get a good tree. Can't you even tell a good tree from a poor tree? I told you he'd goof it up. He's not the kind you can depend on to do anything right. You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. Completely hopeless. Rats! You've been dumb before, Charlie Brown, but this time you really did it. What a tree!
The Kraft Cheese Company, makers of Parquet margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products, presents Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve. Kraft brings you the Great Gildersleeve every week at this time. Written by John Wheaton and Sam Moore, music by Claude Sweeten.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the real Don Steele.
KHJ Los Angeles. Merry Christmas from Boss Radio.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. Never been such a day in Beverly Hills, L.A. But it's December the 24th, and I'm longing to be up north. Well, the important thing is not how warm it is out, but how warm it is in. And so, filled with the joy of the season, I welcome you most heartily to our Christmas show. I tell you what we ought to do. Let's get out of this sun and go inside here, where it looks a little more like Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine.
Roasting on an open fire. Wonderful song. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That's the kid. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. Old Nick's coming, yes. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on the sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so we're offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Ho, ho, ho! Hello, we'll be reading The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount in the sky. So up to the housetop, the courses they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head, and I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Oh.
Author Philip Van Doren got the idea one winter morning in 1938 while he was shaving. He was shaving, and the entire story came to him beginning to end right there in front of the bathroom mirror. But Philip would not write the story down until a year later, and he would not try to sell the story until 4 more years had passed, and even then nobody would buy it. He tried to interest magazines in publishing it. He was turned down by everything from the Saturday Evening Post to the local farm journals. Finally, a movie studio bought the story, which the author had entitled The Greatest Gift. RKO Radio Pictures purchased the property at the suggestion of Cary Grant, by the way. Cary Grant thought the hero might be a suitable role for himself someday. And yet, try as they might, RKO screenwriters simply could not adapt the story to a movie-worthy script, so more years passed. RKO sold the greatest gift to another movie maker who had just organized a new company called Liberty Films. That producer-director's name, by the way, was Frank Capra. And under his loving guidance, Philip Stern's Little Christmas Story did grow into one of the most moving and heartwarming tales ever told. And each Christmas time, televiewers thrilled to the retelling of an all-American yarn which Frank Capra retitled, It's a Wonderful Life. But this is the rest of the story. The motion picture It's a Wonderful Life is about a man named George Bailey on the brink of suicide, granted a unique opportunity to see what the world would have been like had he never been born. It's a Wonderful Life has become a classic, consistently listed by critics among the 10 greatest movies ever made, but it did not become an American cultural phenomenon until the mid-1970s, and there's a reason for that, aside from its intrinsic greatness. For you see, when It's a Wonderful Life first appeared in theaters, December 1946, it received mixed reviews. It barely broke even at the box office, received not one Academy Award. Its less than spectacular reception was a tremendous disappointment to Frank Capra. It was so generally ignored over the following 3 decades that in 1974, when its copyright came up for renewal, somebody in the studio office forgot or didn't bother to go to the trouble of renewing the copyright, and that's how one of the 10 greatest motion pictures of all times slipped inobtrusively into what's called the public domain. And that's why America's undisputed favorite holiday movie became just that, because television stations can air it for free. And so they air it often, exposing it to millions. Experts guesstimate that the owners, had they held on to the copyright, It's a Wonderful Life would be earning them conservatively $26 million a year. In addition to the more than 1,200 radio and television stations airing it at least twice each year, there are 15 video companies selling the classic on cassette. They're cranking out copies for what amounts to the wholesale cost of blank tape. That's right. To paraphrase its original title, maybe that is the greatest gift of all. That we all get rich every Christmas time. In lots of ways. Because we get to see and re-see and re-see It's a Wonderful Life. Just because somebody, maybe some bumbling guardian angel, failed to renew the copyright. By the way, had that whoever it was back there bothered to renew the copyright, it would have cost his employers a renewal fee of only $4. Merry Christmas. And now you know the rest of the story. I suppose it all started with the snow. You see, it was a very special kind of snow. A snow to make the happy happier and the giddy even prettier. A snow to make a homecoming homier and natural enemies friends.
If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago. The weather closed in and, well, you might not believe it, but the world almost missed Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Call me Sam. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a talking snowman before?
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why.
Why?
Santa Claus is coming to town, gather round. He's making a list, checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake.
He knows if you've been bad or good,
So be good for goodness sake.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
With little tin horns, little toy drums, Rudy toot toots and rum-a-tum-tums, Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly-head dolls that toddle and coo, elephant boats and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town.
The kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree.
You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout.
I'm a-telling you why.
Santa Claus is coming to town. And he knows when you're away.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout.
I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
You mean the big fat man with the long white beard?
He's coming to town.
Had it for years.
Look, who are you?
I told you, George, I'm your guardian angel. What is it you want, Barry? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Got $1 million. Mr. and Mrs. Martini, welcome home.
This is what I wished for.
You see, George, you really had a wonderful life.
Merry Christmas!
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Byron. There. Santa Claus, welcome to the family, Buster. Look at this.
relatives already, huh?
Listen, Wallace and Davis are flat, you know. We've got to get some loot. We've got to take the show to Chicago or Boston.
No, I can't make it. I'm going to be very busy.
Wait a minute, I'll join you.
Merry Christmas!
Amen. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are having a good time. Lots of memories here. Lots of memories. I'm kind of reading through your all's chats here, and it's great to see so many people giving all the memories. I saw one that someone put up about the aluminum Christmas tree. I remember those. The aluminum Christmas tree had no lights on it, but it had the collar wheel behind it or in front of it. And the thing would get really hot and melt the plastic on it, melt the collars, and then all that good stuff. And then I watched The Bishop's Wife. That is actually a great movie. It's an old black and white movie. It's actually, some of you remember The Preacher's Wife with Whitney Houston. The Bishop's Wife was the original version of that, which is really great. So it's really good to see you guys in here talking about all these memories. And what that does to me is it says, hey, you're stirring it up with them, which is great. And so, yeah, a lot of these memories are great that everybody's reminiscing. And I know everyone didn't have a fantastic childhood. You may have not, it's hard telling what everybody's been through. But we made it this far, and we're going to continue to make it. I went before here to visit my mother and spoke with her and talked to her a little bit. She's having a very, very hard time. Very hard time. And so she's actually listening right now if she hasn't fell asleep. But I told her what I was doing tonight, and she said, everybody listens to your voice, but no one realizes that. And of course, it's a mom speaking, okay? It's a mom. But my mom says, but no one realizes, everyone hears your voice and they need your voice. But they need your music. And it's my mom. So my mom asked me to play this for you all. She's like, everyone, because we did it several years ago. My dad at his church had a Christmas program, and so I come in and I did a whole smooth jazz set there on piano. I am an accomplished pianist, like really accomplished. And so she said, would you play the first Noel? And I was like, sure. And so I'm going to play you this. It's DC's version. And this is from my mom. She wanted me to play this for you all, and I hope you enjoy it.
And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place when Quirinius was governor of Syria. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, unto Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Then the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign unto you. You will find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger." And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." So it was when the angels had gone away from them into heaven that the shepherds said to one another, "Let us now go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us." And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger. And when they had seen him, they made widely known the saying which was told them concerning this child. And all those who heard it marveled at those things which were told them by the shepherds. But Mary, she kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things that they had heard and seen, as it was told to them.
And that is the true Christmas story. The true one. Yeah, we got kids, Santa Claus. Santa Claus come to town, all this other stuff. And it's good, it's fun. But knowing that, Jesus is the real reason for the season. We have a lot to be thankful for this season. This Christmas season. We have a lot to be grateful for and thankful for. Life may not be perfect, but we should still be grateful that we have life. And, even with everything that's been crazy in this country, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. But nothing ever really is. But what matters in this season is that you have peace of mind. Peace of mind. And it may, like I said, it may not be perfect. You may not have everything that you want, but you have what you need. And that is a sound mind. And a sound mind is what you need. I will say this, we have, I'm looking at all the different memories on here, and I've told you stories of, growing up and how my dad is Santa Claus and on all that stuff. And it's, you can look back over the years, the Christmases that have come and gone, and the ones that will continue to come and go. And it's tough on a lot of people this time of the year. You have people that have husbands and wives that are either sick, bedbound, maybe in a nursing home, or have Alzheimer's or whatever. Or, you have children that have their they take care of their mother or their father and they're in the hospital or they're nursing home. I mean, all these things. It's a tough time of the year. But, and it's not just one person, it's across this world. But if we do one thing at Christmas, if we focus back on some of the positive things and even the funny things. We told the story a couple of days ago when my brother was here of how my uncle was a sheriff, was like the sheriff in a really bad part of Kentucky, like a really bad part. But every time he would come in, we knew it was Christmas on crack for us because we got to choose from guns and knives and everything. And he would pull up and I'm not lying, he would even pull up with moonshine and everything else. I'm not going to lie. Because they all drank. So it was out of all my dad's siblings, I think he had 16, my dad was the only one that did not drink and did not smoke. And when they started to party like that, my dad would always grab the kids and say, hey, it's time for us to go. And of course, me and my brother was always disappointed because there's nothing like seeing a bunch of your family all drunk and stumbling everywhere. And of course, like we said, they all get drunk and then they all want to talk about, let's talk about God. They all know let's sing some church stuff when we all get to heaven, and they're all drunk as monkeys. Our family was truly messed up. But now you look back and you're like, I can appreciate my dad doing what he did. And at the same time, you still have good memories. Have great memories. I have cousins that would come into town that lived way, way far away. But every year they'd come to town and we made sure that the Christmas tree was set up and they had Christmas with us each year. Lots of good memories, lots of great memories. Memories of all of our families getting together and the children getting together at my grandma and grandpa's house, and we would line up the steps, line up the staircase, and look around and and we would always. It was just a long-standing joke. We would always go, okay, which one of mom's sisters has a new guy this year? And they would all have new guys. You couldn't keep a man, but we laugh at it, joke about it, and everything. It was fun. It was good times, and and it was funny because you're young, and you get so bent out of shape. You're like, I don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Not realizing that the day would come when you wish they were still alive and everybody could come back together. That's the way it is. Because life is short. Life is short. And, I was on the phone with my daughter earlier, and we were talking about just some different memories. I was trying to get her to come on here, but she was like, no, Daddy, I just can't. I was like, okay, you don't have to. But was talking about just some funny memories and different things. And we was talking about different gifts and how, and we'd said it the other day, me and my brother, how my mom would be like, oh, look, and find something in the summertime that, we were like, well, there's the other piece to whatever we got. Because she would forget. And same thing, my daughter was like, yeah, I remember, Mama would give you something and you'd be like, what is this? I don't remember. I don't recall. And then 3 or 4 months later, oh, guess what? I found this, and this belongs to you. And so it's memories like that. It's sort of like everybody we watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the truth is everybody's family's like that. It's like that. It is very important to write down memories for future generations. I had my aunt to do that. My aunt was like the historian of her family. And I had her to do that. And I'm so glad I did because a year later she passed away. And I have all those memories. I have all these things of Mammy and Pappy and everybody. All of them. The good, the bad, the ugly, everybody. And I think I told you all, I'm working on a little book thing that I got. It's Miracle on 34th Street is what it's called. But I got it at Cracker Barrel. And you just record your voice with the thing. And that way you have it there and your grandkids, later on down the road can push it and you get to read to them. And so I'm working on that. That way, when my other grandbabies get here this year, next year, of course, 2 of them won't really know what's going on, but they'll be able to sit there and listen to their grandfather read them the stories. And that's great. Not only that, it's this time of the year when we just have to pray for each other. But I said we're going to talk about politics, and I'm really not, but I'm going to say this. Look how far we've come in 3 months. In three months ago, there was so many people that was really, you couldn't even talk to them about Christmas because they were so focused on what was happening in our country. And we should still be focused, but I'm saying they were so focused on that it was making them sick. It was making them, their chest hurt, making them have headaches. They had so much stress and so much heartache and so much just, oh my gosh, and feeling like it's almost the end of the world. That is the enemy. And look how far you have come. Look how far. We're here now celebrating Christmas together. And this time last year, none of us hardly knew each other. We're a growing family. And I'm grateful for you all spending the time to just come and listen to me and just hear some of my memories and listen to the music that I put together. I remember the Rankin Bass, all those, whenever I see that name, I knew that it was going to be a claymation. Come on. It was going to be, all these little claymation dolls and all that. And a lot, and when you're a teenager, you're like, oh, that's goofy. So goofy. That's just retarded. That's stupid. But then the older you get, you realize, man, I miss that. I miss those days. Miss those days when I would go to my grandpa's and we'd order pizza and sit there and have a pizza party with me and my grandpa, grandma, and my other cousin that lived with him. And just have a good time. Anyway, I don't have a project out for Smooth Jazz. I did several years ago, and that was before I really put anything on iTunes. Maybe someday I'll pull something back out. But I'll play you something else. Enjoy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, you filthy animals. Yeah, none of the songs are on Spotify or YouTube right now. Somebody asked me a question. But anyways, we got a lot to be grateful for. And, we just have to be positive. Anyway, some of your memories that you're putting in here, I'm just reading them. And I think it is so fantastic to see everything that you're all putting in. All the memories, everything. It's a good thing, right? To reminisce. And sometimes, I get it. Sometimes it's tough to think of that stuff. And, but I'm going to play one more song here. I know you don't have nothing better to do, right? And if you do, you can go. I'm going to play something else here that I like.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why.
Why?
Santa Claus is coming to town, gather round. He's making a list, checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake.
He knows if you've been bad or good,
So be good for goodness sake.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
With little tin horns, little toy drums, Rudy Toot Toots and Rum-a-Tum-Tums, Santa Claus is coming to town. Curly-head dolls, a toddle and coo, elephant boats and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town.
The kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree.
You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout.
I'm a-telling you why.
Santa Claus is coming to town. And he knows when you're away.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout.
I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
You better watch out.
You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
You mean the big fat man with the long white beard?
He's coming to town.
All right, yeah, he's coming to town. My daughter's texting me, and yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, baby. She's listening. I'm so sorry. I forgot to put in my mix today or tonight. Something from Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie shout out, right? We're doing it. And also, don't forget the Brady Bunch. We laugh our butts off at this one episode. I'm not kidding you. Because we're watching this episode, the Brady Bunch. Hilarious. We're watching it. And this one episode, she goes, Mike, what's wrong with you, honey? Oh, not feeling too well. Well, why don't you take a tranquilizer or two? A freaking tranquilizer? Oh, my God. Hilarious. So, yeah. Yeah. So shout out to my daughter in Louisiana. Love you, baby. And Little House on the Prairie, right? Yeah. Paul, where's the Christmas tree, Paul? Oh, honey, we don't have a Christmas tree. We have to pray that the good Lord will bring us one. Paul, I see one out on the hill. Well, let's go cut it down, half pint. Yeah, Harley chick out. Marsha. Why is it always about Marsha? Because Marsha's the hottie and you're the dog, Jan. That's why. Good Lord. Everybody knows the... Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. But anyways, yeah. Marsha. Yeah. I've seen the Brady Bunch so many times, it's unreal. And I forgot to say the Christmas edition of the Brady Bunch was when Carol, you ready for this? Carol lost her voice. And she was supposed to sing at the church then the next morning. And Cindy goes to see Santa Claus. And she says, Santa Claus, I just want Mommy's voice back. And he says, oh, sure, that's a big old huge. Yeah. In other words, I can't do that. It's too big. And then she still says, oh, but you can do anything because you're Santa Claus. Well, then Mike gets in his, well, I started to say get his panties in a wad, but, you know, some of you really realize what that means. But anyways, he gets his pants in a wad, and then he takes Santa Claus to the side and says, man, why would you say something like that to a kid? He says, oh, I'm so sorry. She was too cute and so sweet. So sweet. I just couldn't say no. Because Carol had, you're right, had laryngitis. Carol has laryngitis. My God, go take a tranquilizer, Carol. If it's good enough for Mike, it's good enough for you. But you know what? In the middle of the night, late in the midnight hour, right? God's going to turn it around. He's going to move in your favor. You know, all that stuff. Yeah. DC, are you a musician? Yeah, I'm a musician. I'm a musician's musician. I know a lot of people. I play for a lot of people too. But anyways, but yeah. And so in the midnight hour, God comes through for Carol on Christmas Eve. And he brings Carol a Christmas miracle. Mike, I got my voice back. And I didn't have to take a tranquilizer. And so the next day she shows up. Oh, come, oh, ye faithful. Yeah, and Carol blows it away. Blows it away. I'm talking about, what's really funny is, God, what's his name? Shoot. Anyways, can't think of his name now. Daggone it. I know I've talked to him and I know him. Anyways, Peter. Yeah, his real name ain't Peter, but that's who was on the show. Can't think of his name now. Daggone it. But anyways, so this is The Insider. But if you watch that episode again, I know y'all ain't really going to watch it again, but if you ever do and you see it, pay attention to this at the end of it. When Carol is singing, they do a face shot of all the kids. No lie. What I'm seeing here. Okay. So he's sitting there. All the kids are sitting there. And as they're sitting there, they get to Christopher Knight. That's his name, Christopher Knight. So they get to Christopher Knight, which is, you know, Peter, and they get to him, and he literally, you ready? Has a tear in his eye. I'm like, whoa, this is like powerful shit here, or stuff here, sorry. This is powerful stuff, because if this is a TV show, and Christopher Knight, Mr. Peter Brady, has a tear in his eye because of his fake mom, Carol. Carol Ann, can you sing a song? Oh, come on, you. Yeah. So we laugh and we joke about that because Carol, the only solution Carol has, and you probably never even notice it, but we laugh our tails off at it because Carol Brady always wants to give a tranquilizer. She swear on the show, it's like, you need a tranquilizer or two? So we joke about it. You got a headache? Yeah. Do you need a tranquilizer or two? Yeah, right. So yeah, so shout out to my daughter for bringing it to my attention that I didn't bring in the Brady Bunch or Pa from Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, and anything else I'm missing, doll baby? Yeah, Brady Bunch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they just redid that house. Did that house out there, made the home. Was a home shop, not home shopping. Good God. Anyways, that house was redone to make it look like it was the original. It looks pretty cool. Often I tell my friends, and they laugh at me because I said if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd buy me a great big piece of property, and I'd build me a house that looks like the Bradys. I'd build me a house that looks like Andy Griffiths. I'd probably put me another house on there. It was like, I don't know, Fonzie or somebody, or Happy Days. Yeah, Bewitched, and what's the other one? Shoot, I Dream of Jeannie. And then I'd probably just live at one for 1 month and move to the other one. just so I could live the rest of my life just in my childhood days, right? With all my vintage toys and, and who gives a crap if everybody thinks you're, all that stuff. And, yep. She's texting me now. Christmas Story House. Yeah. Ralphie, you'll shoot your eye out. That one. I took them up there. We went up there and, Cleveland, Ohio. Went up there. It was pretty cool. Went through the house or thing. It was all good. But yeah, big fans of that. A lot of people don't like it. Don't like that show. I get sick and tired of seeing that show. And that's fine. I don't care. I'm all about memories, right? All about memories. And it's weird. I'm a weirdo. Christmas time, Christmas Eve, they would always show Gremlins. Always show the Gremlins. And I hated the movie, but I liked the beginning of it. And then I liked the house shots where they was snowing. Everything else, screw it. I didn't like it. Let's see here. So many years producing and directing huge church Christmas musicals, 300 people, live orchestra, 200 backstage choir, 100 on stage, costume sets, so much more. Great memories. Absolutely. That's cool. That's cool that you did that. I've been in a lot of those. And a ton of stuff for the years. Several times because I went to these churches, and other times just because I was one of the paid giggers. You know what I'm saying? One of the paid people come in, and one of the professionals. I'm just kidding. Gremlins scares me. Yep, Gremlins. It was kind of deal. The Christmas Story. Yeah. And the other thing is Randy in the movie Christmas Story. Randy, what a puss. What a big puss. He had the most annoying voice. Ralphie. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't see. I can't feel my hands. I get so tired. He was seriously, Ralphie shouldn't have beat up Scott Fargus. He should have grabbed Randy and whipped the absolute trash out of him. For the biggest whiny butt that he was. Even on Christmas morning, the ungrateful little fart. He ungrateful. Let me myself. The entitled kid. They should have called him Billy instead of Randy. It's Billy. It's little Billy. That's little Billy, the entitled one, the one that wants to go to school and crap in the litter box. The one that wants to go to school and pretend like he's a dog. Yeah. And don't forget the Waltons. The Waltons Christmas. John Boy? Is that it? Yeah, John Boy. John Boy. Yep. Hey, yeah. Yeah. John Boy. We got you a gift for Christmas. What is it, Dad? We're going to cut that big wart off your cheek. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut that big thing off because, man, you've been on here 10 seasons and it's really starting to annoy people. I should have called him Mr. Melanoma. Just teasing. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. That's right. And Little Orphan Annie. Don't forget to drink your nasty or Alf. I remember Alf. The talking puppet, dog, cat, whatever he was. Alf. I remember that one. What else y'all got? Throw something at me, daggone. The new version of Ralphie is Ralphie. Ralphie gets an AR-15 this year. And instead of him shooting his eyes out, he's going to shoot somebody else's eyes out. Yeah. Let's see. Ralphie. Oh my gosh. Ralphie is now turned into the post office shooter. Oh God. 5 a.m. Christmas morning breakfast. Yeah. With grandparents. Cool memories. Home Alone. Another one's pretty good. Yep. Home Alone. That's pretty cool too. I'm not sure which version, but pretty cool. Anyways, let's see. Yeah. John Boy. Man. Anyways, what we got us here? Mork and Mindy. That's right. Nanu. Mork and Mindy. Remember that one? That was another good one. Let's see here. Trying to look here. Gomer Pyle. Yep. Tang. Oh my, yes, I remember that. Tang. Yeah, Gomer Pyle. Y'all remember McKell's Navy? Do y'all remember McKell's Navy? Do y'all remember, oh gosh, what's the other one? Oh my gosh, Four Christmases. Hey, Four Christmases, that's a good movie. I'll tell you another movie I like. Oh shoot. It's, what's that called? It's the one where they swap houses and all that stuff. And she goes to L.A. and Elma goes to London. Whatever that is. Yep. The Donna Reed Show was another one. Carol Burnett Show, another great one. MASH. Yep. MASH was good. You know what? That's when TV was like real TV. Petticoat Junction. Yeah. Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. Yep. McHale's Navy. Yep. Hogan's Heroes. That's it. Hogan's Heroes. Yeah. That's it. That's when they made TV shows really good, right? TV shows really good, and you just had good stuff. It wasn't like all this other goofy stuff. The Holiday, that's it. The Holiday, love that movie. Love that movie. I don't even know why, because it's sort of like a puss movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a guy movie. It's not a guy, but I still like it. It's pretty cool. Like the whole idea of just dropping your place and going some other place for country, pretty good. Andy Williams or Bing Crosby Show, I like them things too. Gilligan's Island, right? All in the Family, yeah, that's cool too. Fantasy Island, the plane, boss, the plane. With the little midget out there, yeah. And everybody's going. Ricky Nelson, yep, the Nelsons, Ricky Nelson, Carol Burnett Show, Red Skelton, oh yeah. See, it was like real talent, guys, real talent. Like your night, what do they call it? The late night TV hosts, they all suck dog butts, man. They all stink. They really do. And Little Rascals, that's another one, man. Love Little Rascals. Alfalfa. Love that one. The Holiday, hilarious movie. Yep, it is. It's pretty cool. Hey, Sarge. Merry Christmas to you, bub. I'm still waiting for you to get a hold of me. I want to do a show together. Sanford and Son, another one. Heart attack. Yep, that one. Smothers Brothers, man, those guys are funny. Flip Wilson Show, guys. See, I'm 105, right? So you know I've seen them all, right? Dukes of Hazzard, man. I'm telling you what, hook me up on that one. Have y'all seen Christmas Cars? It's a movie that John Schneider put out called Christmas Cars several years ago. If you haven't seen it, get it, watch it. Tim Conway and Harvey Korman. Oh my gosh. Those guys, oh my gosh. Tim Conway was hilarious. Even later on in the years, he made that movie with two movies, actually. It was Disney movies with, Barney. Oh gosh, can't even think of his name now. But anyways, what was it called? Apple Dumpling Gang. It was so stupid that it was freaking hilarious. Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. Another great one. Fantastic one. Northern Exposure, yep. Car 54, where are you? That's right. Welcome back, Carter. See, you're all right down my alley now. You're right down my alley. Throw them at me. National Lampoons, that's right. The Biltmore Christmas is good. Oh, yep. I'm not 105, but I love it. Yeah. Mama's Family, that was another one pretty daggone funny. Don Knotts, that's it. Don Knotts. Don Knotts and Tim Conway in the Apple Dumpling Gang. It's, like I said, it's so stupid that it's hilarious. You'll laugh your butt off. Tim Conway as the dwarf. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. When he was playing golf. Night Court's another one. Another great one. Moving on up. Yeah, that was a cool one too. Was that Nell Carter or something like that? Carol Burnett, Tim Conway, yep. Dead End Kids, right? Flintstones, yeah. Dukes of Hazzard, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, yeah. Three's Company, yep. And that was a good one too. That was risque back then, right? Oh, it's bad. Oh man, we didn't have a TV, daggone it, but when we got to watch TV, don't you even watch something like that. That's a man living with two women. That's just, ooh, it's bad. Daddy's just trying to pay rent. Right, DC, right. You know what those people do. They fornicating up in there, Bubby. Sort of like, we couldn't go to the movies, right? Yeah, this is reminiscing moment. Here we go. Couldn't go to the movies. They would tell us, we were strict. Can't go to the movies. Can't even go bowling. Because Lord knows if you bend over and somebody look at your butt, holy moly. Fire and brimstone is coming down on the bowling alley. And you can't go to the movies because everybody goes to the movies and gets in the back and has sex. And you know what that does for a 15, 16-year-old kid? Damn it, I'm going to the movies, man. Merry Christmas. I'm going to the movies. And then you get there You spend all these years hearing these stories, and then you get there, and there ain't a daggone thing going on but the movie and people eating popcorn and being noisy and talking. And you walk out being so disappointed. Like, I came here to see action. And there wasn't nothing going on but people eating popcorn and talking. Charlie's Angels. Yeah. The hot chicks, right? That was the young boy's dreams back then. Don't watch those. My Three Sons, another good one. Fonzie, yep, Petticoat. Three Stooges was good. Jaws, yep. It was my first ever movie I ever saw in the theater. Leave It to Beaver, yep. Goldman Powell. Happy Days, Magnum P.I. Okay, let me tell you a secret. So I didn't go to the movies, right? Couldn't go to the movies. I was 16. And one of my friends says, hey, I'm taking you to the movies for your birthday. Oh, wow. Cool. Come on, DC, let's go. Her being hilarious decides to take me to my first movie. Can you guess what it was? The freaking movie Birdcage. Birdcage. And I'm like, wait a minute. So and they're laughing, like, because they know how I am. Dallas. Yeah, that was another one. Man, the $6 Million Man. Awesome. I have one of the dolls from $6 Million Man. You know, it has his eye. You can look through it. He was like the mod. Yep, that was another one. Laverne and Shirley, Dallas. Lucille Ball. Yep, Dick Van Dyke. Great shows. I finally went to an X-rated movie with my girlfriend and my little brother and my friends were in the front. Your friends were in the front rows. That's funny. The Yellow Submarine. Yep. Silver Spoons. Yep, another one. Mine was Top Gun. Woo, man. Wonder Woman. That was another one. Man, we weren't allowed to watch that because when she had that power come upon her and she would turn around, next thing you know, she's swinging. I swear to God, this is how the religious folks were. She's swinging a rope in her underwear and panties. Can't look at those legs because God knows you're going to fornicate by looking at some nice looking little legs right there, right? Oh, the lust comes out. Just stupid stuff. Who played in that movie Birdcage? It was Robin Williams, and he played a fag. Played a little fruit. And I was not amused. But at least they paid for it. And I did. Incredible Hulk. Yep. Oh, love Incredible Hulk. Knight Rider. Y'all remember, oh gosh. What was the one? The Stuntman. Oh, what was that? The Fall Guy. Knight Rider. Herbie the Love Bug. Yep. It's another one. Batman. Felix the Cat. Yeah. My mother's in the car. Well, I'm sorry, mother. Yep. Raquel Welch was a hottie. Yeah, that's funny. The Champ. Yep. Kramer versus Kramer. Baywatch. Family Affair. Yeah, Family Affair. Yeah, the Alice and the Courtship of Eddie's Father. No, 90210 over. I don't know what that one. But it's okay. Let's see. 21 Jump Street. Yeah. I got to tell you something. First time I was a police officer. First time I went on a little bus deal. It was all in black, and I just had my badge on it was like on a chain wrapped around my neck. And I literally come in there and some douchebag goes, "What are you supposed to be? Someone on 21 Jump Street?" I was like, what a dick. Yeah, I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, that's another one. Addams Family, MacGyver, Mr. Ed. Oh, horses, of course. My scary movie as a child for me was Wizard of Oz. Really? Wow. Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, they were badasses too. Y'all remember the TV show Hunter? You know, that one? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Captain Kangaroo, yep. Family Affair. Y'all got some good stuff y'all throwing out here. See, this is good. Y'all, Mr. Green Jeans, yeah. You're all throwing out some good stuff here. Bewitched, yep. Oh, we weren't allowed to watch Bewitched. Can you guess why? Whatever. And even if we went, look, Dad, ding, 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 I can move my nose. Good God Almighty, DC, you're getting. I'm taking you to the altar tonight. Adam 12. Yep, that was a good one. Beverly Hillbillies is another one. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and that is my go-to right there. I literally have two go-to movies. That is it. Like hardcore. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one with. I love that one. The collar is so good in it, and then plus I just like it. I like it. I like that one. I could have tons and tons of what do you call it? Tons and tons. Say I was just depressed. I could have all kinds of depressed. I could be depressed out the wazoo. And you could say, I gave you $1 million, and I'd still be like, oh, God, I'm depressed. And I could walk in there and put on Willy Wonka, and the world is gone. I'm not shitting you. And not only that, and White Christmas. They're just iconic to me. I know everybody has their own go-to. Charlie Brown Christmas, yep, Dragnet. The Munsters, oh, man, that was another one I loved. I loved it. Yeah, Willy Wonka. The Chips, holy crap, yeah. Me and my best friend. No lie, man. We thought we were badasses. We had mini bikes, and we had our helmets. And stupid ass kids. We would drive up and down the roads pretending like we was Chips, man. And then we'd wreck our bikes or something. But that was a great show too. Chips, Lassie. Yep, Pink Panther, Flipper. Let's see here. Romper Room. I was upset. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all got some good Fat Albert. Hey, it's Fat Albert show. Yeah, no, we're gonna create a new one. It's not called Fat Albert. What's it called, class? Fat Robbie. It's the Fat Robbie show. Fat Robbie's the one that stole DC's mini bike when he was a kid, so he named him Fat Robbie, right? Because Lost in Space, another one. Speed Racer, no, Addams Family. I know I'm losing people on the chat and also on the radio, but that's okay because it's only Christmas, daggone it. We can shoot the shit as long as we want. Gone with the Wind, another one. Charlotte's Web, Fat Albert again. BJ and the Bear, another one. Let me tell you a memory about that. When you say BJ and the Bear, I don't just think of sitting at home and watch it because, one, we didn't have TV, but my dad was a kick-ass basketball player. He was a rock and roller, and he's a preacher. Uncle Buck, loved that movie too. He was a preacher also, but I'll tell you what, it was unbelievable. He could whip the tar out of people on a basketball court. And so every week, I think it was every Friday night, we go to the Boys Clubs of America, where they would all get together and they would all play basketball. And that's when they would play. They would scare the crap out of us kids because they were violent, man. They got mad, bust people in the nose and everything else. But me and my best friend, we would go up there. We'd flip on there was a TV set up on the Pepsi machine. And we all dirt poor, right? We're dirt poor. We don't have money. Dude, can I have a quarter? No, can't afford it. And what we would do is we'd turn that on, and then me and him would take off and go inside the gym and crawl up underneath the bleachers and search underneath the bleachers for money. And usually when we came out, we had a couple bucks, and we was able to buy chips and drinks and even some candy. And we'd sit there and watch BJ and the Bear. Absolutely. Loved that show. It was Chips, then it was BJ and the Bear. And matter of fact, he turned out to be pretty good. He's a federal agent. Let's see here. Green Acres, yep. Car 54 was good. Death Wish with Bronson. Man, he was a badass too. I love it. Absolutely. I even liked him more than like Clint Eastwood. Make my day. I mean, seriously. Smokey and the Bandit. Great. Love it. See, these are classics, guys. These are classics. This is good stuff. American Bandstand, yeah. Saturday morning cartoons. Yes, that was. That was actually when they had like good stuff. You'd have cartoons, and you'd have the cartoon of Fat Albert too. Come on. Daisy Duke for you. Well, I think it was Daisy Duke for every guy. Flintstones, Skin, yep. Highway Patrol, y'all know. Go ahead and make my day here. Yep. Were you too young for Midnight Special? Yeah, probably so. Walking Tall. That's another one. A great one, man. I mean, think about this. What a movie. The guy walks around beating the shit out of people with a big stick. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But you know what? Nothing. Greatest American Hero. Oh my gosh. Believe it or not. Love it. Love it. Guy couldn't fly anyway, but it was a cool deal. And then they freaking removed it off TV. But I still have to go back to these. Carol, are you going to be able to sing? I don't know. I just don't. Mike, I don't know. And if it wasn't for Cindy having the mission to move mountains for her mother and see Santa Claus, guys. See Santa Claus. Bonnie Woman, another cool one. See Santa Claus and ask Santa Claus for that miracle. it would have never taken place. But it took place. My God, she got up there and she sank the paint off that old church. And meantime, if you could read the minds, the camera rolls down the aisle or rolls down the pew. So you got Greg with his glow on there, like, wow, I can't wait to get her off stage and try to hit on her. And then you got Marcia going, oh, Mom's just great. And then you get the Jan going, I wish someone would break Mom's legs because I can't stand the fact that she's getting to sing and I'm not. Yeah. And then you got Peter that's sitting there teared up because he's moved with emotion. You got Bobby that's smiling but thinking about a daggone race car. Or he's thinking about Joe Namath. Joe Namath's coming to see me soon. And then you get to Cindy, and Cindy's like, I am the cream of the crop because I asked Santa Claus to touch my mom. And Mike is on the end just smiling, going, I can't wait to find me another dude. Oh, God, I'm way off tonight, right? But Merry frickin' Christmas. And I'm not drunk because I don't drink. Yeah, the tranquilizer was in the first episode. Thank you so much. Yep, the tranquilizer.
Can I just take a tranquilizer there, Mike?
Yeah, he was nervous because he was getting married. Go figure. Now you look at these storylines and you're like, no wonder Mike Brady was nervous about getting married to a woman. No wonder she was like, take a daggone tranquilizer. Because it ended up that Mike liked the popsicles. Anyway, let's see, Mustang guy. You're cracking me up. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Skipper Chuck Show. Yep. Walking Tall. Man, that was a pretty cool movie. Davy and Goliath on Sunday. Yeah. MacGyver. Yeah, it was okay. MacGyver was okay, but, I don't know, man. I just wasn't a mullet kind of guy. Couldn't really get who's that. Bonanza. Yep. Big Bell. Yep. Marcia and her geeky, bug-looking boyfriend. Oh, my God. Yeah, and then you had Jan with George Glass. She's just so infatuated with George Glass. Yeah. Mr. Brady loved Bo Shackleys. That's right. This show has turned from Christmas to Raw with DC. Yeah. Kevin Sorbo was Hercules. Yep. Dukes of Hazzard. A-Team. That was another good one, man. I had the Mr. T-Doll. The big... I was disappointed, too, because I got the Mr. T-Doll, and I thought his freaking chain was, like, real gold, and there's, like, plastic links around. I'm like, come on, man. Let's see here. Old Tranquilizer Mike. Yeah, Mike Ray Brady. Fast forward to 16 Candles, Molly Ringwald's older sister. Yeah. True story there. 16 Candles is it's a classic movie, but it's one of those that you're just like, my God, she's ugly. The Monkees. Man, I love the Monkees. The Partridge Family. Those are two good ones. I like the Monkees. Man, I thought that Mickey, man, he was freaking hilarious. He was just hilarious. Flip Wilson, yep. Lauren Hardy movies, Wizard of Oz, Rap Patrol Combat. Yeah, Raw with DC, that's right. The pay-per-view has started with DC tonight. So buckle up, Buttercups. You're really about to... No, I'm just kidding. I had a crush on Bobby Sherman. Okay. What else we got here? Yeah, the Monkees. That was a cool deal. And that was one of those things that I had to go to a friend's house to be able to see the Monkees because it was on, was it Nickelodeon or something like that? They started doing replays. Donnie Marie Show, yep. The Jacksons, yep. Matlock, yep. That was, yep. I'm a Believer, yeah. The Birds. Yeah. Hey. Hogan's Heroes. I loved Hogan's Heroes. I just loved it. I don't know if y'all seen the documentary on that. Man, this has turned into such a different show. Daggone it. I mean, where the hell did y'all take me to? We went from being serious talking about Christmas. Now we're just like on the movies. The Partridge Family, Death Row. Yep. Diabetes Debbie. Oh my God. Y'all killing me. Monty Python. Yep. Another good one. Yeah, you were crushing on Donny Osmond too. Okay. Yeah. At least you. Yeah. Yeah. Donnie Marie Osmond and their dolls. Oh my gosh, G.I. Joe doll. Yep. Let's see here. Cheers. That was another decent show. Tarzan. Okay. It's fun with DC. Yeah. Rockford Files. Da-da. Man, he had that Camaro, I think it was, or something like that. Little gold one or what it was. That's a cool car too. DC, how old are you? And don't say you're 105. Okay, I'm 104. Mary Poppins, another good one. Jerry Lewis movies. Oh my gosh, hilarious stuff there. Now, see what's going to happen is Christmas. I'm not going to get my big ass out of the chair and we'll sit there. It's not really big, but I'm going to sit there and just pull up all these you're all saying. I'm going to just baptize myself back into it. Let's see here. Knight Rider. Yeah, there's another one. I got to tell you a funny story. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all like the stories, right? Elvis. Yep. No, Golden Pile. What else we got here? Let me see if I can find it here, but I just got to tell you the story. So Kojak, that was another one. Do y'all remember, oh man, what's the one that they were the, oh gosh. Oh shoot. They were like the medical examiner's office guys. Can't think of the name of that. Let's see here. Twilight Zone. Yeah, Twilight Zone. I still watch the Twilight Zone sometimes. Yeah. I'm kind of reading your old stuff here. Sorry. You see, this is good for everybody. Everybody can just kind of chat a little bit here. It's all good. Columbo, yep. The Hardy Boys was another Star Trek. Yep. Have I been to Mount Airy, North Carolina? I have been there. I've been there. Pretty cool thing there. Let's see here. Find it here. Here we go. Yeah, Quincy MD. That's it. Oh man, I loved it. Gunsmoke. Yep. Beretta, another great one. Let's see here. So I gotta tell you this. This is so hilarious. I am. It's been about a year ago. I'm out of town. Well, I'm out of town. I'm away from where I live. And I decided to pull into this ice cream joint. Yeah, it's like homemade place. So I'll pull in there and just check it out. So I pull in there. And I'm waiting in line because there's a couple cars there. And this guy comes out. All dressed in black. He's like dead dog serious. You look at him. And he's got like fire in his eyes. Just like staring everybody down like, I'm about to tear you down. Miami Vice. Oh, that was my show right there. Oh, Tubbs, Crockett, always on their way to bust up a drug deal and get into a bunch of shootouts. But anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting, and this guy comes out. I should have called him Coolio is what I should have called him, because he's got his leather outfit on. He starts putting his helmet on, and I'm like, wow, this guy's like pretty committed here. He's pretty serious. And I'm just watching him, and he struts across the lot. Okay, throws his little cup away from ice cream, puts his helmet on. He's strutting across the lot, and he's strutting, and I'm like, holy shit-doo-doo. This is Michael Knight. This is Michael Knight. This is crazy. And so I'm watching him, and he walks over, and he sits on a small black Honda scooter, about 150 cc. And I literally, no lie, pulled up on iTunes and rolled down my windows and started blaring this. Yeah. And the whole time, he's climbing on his little 150 cc Honda scooter. Yeah. And he turns and looks at me. And I give him the hang loose sign, like the hang your pinky and the thumb. And I just start bust out laughing, like, what a goof ass. And then as he got on his 150cc scooter with his Michael Knight looking stuff, he backed it. He had to push it out because, these little things went reverse. And then he took off down the road, and I went. I started blasting that everywhere. Yeah. And then I pull up to the window, and they're like, that was not funny. I said, it was funny as hell. That's what it was. Yeah. See, Polar Express, CGI has did. Yeah. Polar Express is another one. I've never seen so many dumb kids in my life as on the Polar Express. The one kid that, like,
he don't have a ticket. He don't have a ticket.
Give the kid a frickin' tranquilizer is what you can do. Give him a tranquilizer. If it's good for Mike Brady, daggone it, then it's good for little Billy on the or whatever his name was on the yeah. Hey, don't hassle the Hoff. That's right. Scooters are like fluffy ladies. They're all fun until your friends see it. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, so I just, that's my sense of humor. So I'm like, everybody else that's with me in the car is like ducking because they don't know if this guy's going to come over and want to start a fist fight or something. But anyway, it was fun. It was all great. The Sound of Music, man, I still like it. I know for a guy it's a fairy movie, but I still like it. So if you got to call me a fairy, I'm a fairy because I watch it. I love that movie. I like that movie. Yeah. Ooh, the sound of music. I like the scenery. I like all that stuff. Dude. What else we got here? Yeah, on Polar Express. I like that movie too, but it's like the little kids in it, man. The kid it's like they always keep doing dumb stuff. Just dumb stuff. Get themselves in a bind all the time. Yeah. Doggone it, I need a t-shirt that says, do you want a tranquilizer or two? That's right. That's what we'll do. We'll have a move. We'll have it made. Let's see here. 007. Yep, that's a good one. 007, man, he always had the hot chicks, man. I mean, seriously. And I'm like, good Lord, if I'm 007 and I'm always having the hot chicks, I'm going to freaking retire. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why do I want to keep, I don't want to keep almost losing my life and having to do all this stuff and get with the hot chick and stay with her, for God's sakes. Work at Lowe's or Home Depot or something. Not a fan of musicals. That's okay. No one's perfect. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm not saying every musical I like. I just like the scenery of that movie, and I like it. I like that. What was the black car that could talk? Yeah, that was Michael Knight and Kit the car. Yeah, Charlie's and Cranks. Yeah. Let's see. I'm shaking in the bed, laughing over a girl. She said, "Yeah, that's right." Somebody's just listened to the replay and just made a comment on it. About my mom. If those of you that didn't know the story, my mom was checking on her at the hospital last night and took her some birthday cake because it was 105. DC, are you a drummer too? Yeah, I am. American Graffiti, another great classic. Love that movie. The Equalizer is good too. Yeah, heck yeah. This is no lie. No lie. Several of my friends say, you know what? You remind me of the Equalizer. I'm like, why? I said, because you take a drill and just take somebody's kneecaps out for them. I mean, seriously. Rocky. Yeah, great movie there. Night Court, another one. But anyways, so check it on my mom. I go in there. Mom! DC! I got you some cake. Oh. You know, it's like, and I'm not lying. She was like a little tiny kid that was getting a big gift. Charlie's Angels, yeah. Love Boat, another great one. And so anyways, I need a fork or a spoon. I'm like, well, there's nothing on your tray. Mama, would you like a tranquilizer? No, I'm just kidding. And Dirty Dancing, another great one. And so I'm looking around, she's like, there's something in my purse. So I dig in this purse. Ladies, what is it about your purse that is a survival kit? I mean, it's a makeup factory. I mean, nothing surprises me with these purses. I mean, I think if I would have said, hey, they're out of toilet paper, we could have pulled a roll or two out of this one. Or if I said, hey, I need eye drops, or hey, I need some Benadryl, or it's in there. I need a scalpel because we're about to do surgery. Oh, there's 3 of them in her, DC. Just dig deeper. I don't understand it. It's like so many, it's just so much stuff. So anyways, long story short, I'm rambling. So anyways, I dig down in the purse looking for a fork or a spoon. And guess what I find? I find a fork. I'm like, oh, look, there's a metal fork in here. Wow. What's the odds of finding a fork in your purse? So I dig a little deeper and there's a metal spoon. Like, oh, look, what are the odds? We have a fork and a spoon. Well, her eyes light up. Give me the fork. Okay, so give her the fork. She's eating that. Meanwhile, I decide to jump on an investigation. The investigation of what's inside my mother's purse. And so I start digging. And what my wondering eyes had to see and my poor hands had to touch was a baggie. And I thought, oh my God, my mother has a bag of crack on her. No, I'm just kidding. And I lift out the bag and it's a it's a full freaking smashed grilled cheese sandwich. And I'm like, what in the heck is this? Okay. Well, let me look and see if there's any juice in here. Because, God, if there's any juice, I'm having me a grilled cheese sandwich. And I'm having me a juice. I'm kidding. So I reach back in there, and there's another baggie. Uh-oh. This could be cocaine. This could be pot. What if this is methamphetamines in my mom's purse? Oh, my God. And it is not. I open it up, and it is on rye bread, but it is a chicken salad sandwich that's smashed all to pieces. And so I'm like, good God, Lord, what in the world have you got here? And then I dig down deeper, and guess what I find? A roll. Not only just a roll, but it is what's that called? What's the brand? Shoot. Sunny Hawaiian or whatever the heck it's called. And not only that, there is a little container of butter that is still open. But my God, my mom wants to save that roll for a later date and throws it in the purse. And by God, you can't get rid of that butter because, you know what? Hey, you know how it's like some of these older people, you know, I can't get rid of the trash bags because we're going to need those for a later date, right? Can't get rid of that butter. What's open is going to spoil. Oh no. If you just wrap it in this little bag, grab me some duct tape. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to stick it in my purse. And then I dig that out and I'm digging some more and I find another roll that's just smashed. So needless to say, my mom could have had a good meal. Oh, chicken salad on rye and grilled cheese and 2 rolls and a little bit of butter. King's Hawaiian. That's it. King's Hawaiian. Yeah. And, you know, and then she's like, I think I have a brush in there. I think I have a comb. And I said, I think you have everything known to man in here. I don't believe I could, I don't even believe I could dig in my mom's purse and never be surprised anymore. It would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing. I did ask my mom what she wanted for Christmas, and this is what she said to me. I'd like to have a Matchbox car. I was like, do you realize you can't drive these? You know, but anyways. So yeah. Yeah. I know I'm going a long time, but you know, it's Christmas, right? It's Christmas. Oh, that's another one. That one there had Dudley Moore in it. That was another one. It was a good Christmas movie. They hardly ever play that. That one, and then there's another one about oh gosh, I can't think of her name, but little girl that her dad gets killed, and she goes to see Santa Claus, and Santa Claus gives her a letter for her mom because her mom is one of those buttholes that don't believe in Santa Claus, and Santa Claus has to send her a letter back with the little girl telling her that, you know, showing her that he's real. And because she starts believing, she creates a letter and goes and puts it in the mailbox, and just because of that, Santa Claus brought her daddy back to her. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, bigger purse. Yeah. I'm not getting my mom a bigger purse. Ain't no way. I wouldn't be surprised if I dug in there and found underwear and a pair of pajamas. Nothing would surprise me. The holiday, the 2 houses. Yep. Let's see here. What's some more? Come on, throw something at me, guys. Throw something at me. Let's see here. Yeah, there's gum in there. I know that. There's perfume in there. There's deodorant in there. Daggone it. There was a toothbrush and some toothpaste. And that baffles me. I'm like, you got freaking dentures, for God's sakes. You're putting them in oh my God. Oh my God. You want to gag me? No, there's no way to download anything right now of my Christmas stuff. I don't have an out anywhere. I'm watching Elf currently. Yep. No, that's another one I like. I like that. Dudley Moore, Arthur, yeah, Toots, yeah. Home Alone, Blazing Saddles. Oh my gosh. You can't even watch Blazing Saddles nowadays because people get all bent out of shape. People get their panties in the water with that one. But whatever. Was there floss in her purse? I don't know, but there probably was. But, yeah. Trust me, I got some other stories I could tell, but I'm not going to because they are so, I think Rumble would probably be like, nope, he's got to go. He's got to go. Yep, there was a tampon in there. But you know what? It's not because of what you think. It's because of, you never know if you ever cut yourself, you need something to stop the blood, DC. And you know who she learned that from? Me. Yeah. You got a tampon on you? Why? Because I'm bleeding, daggone. I need to stop it. Bungee cord? I didn't see that. No, I didn't. I made a Christmas thing years ago. But maybe someday I'll do a new one. I was told by my grandmother that when I was a kid, I kept everything because, rationing because, exactly. And that's why I think my mom did all that. If you want to call it ration, I call it just food poisoning wait to happen. You're like I was talking about today on the refrigerator, called the crisper. Why in hell they named it the crisper for one thing? But then the other thing is it's the crisper because it grows stuff. You're like, man, this broccoli is good. And your friend goes, man, your broccoli is great. You're like, I don't have broccoli. Where'd you get it out? I got it out of the crisper. That ain't broccoli. That's like mold that grew into a tree. Well, these mushrooms are great. That's not a mushroom. That's just mold that grew large because I'm too lazy to clean that thing out. Because it always stinks. Tampons for nosebleed, yeah. Juicy fruit. Hey, don't get me started on that. Because my mom asked for gum a couple weeks ago. I was like, you don't even have your teeth. You going to do gum it to death? I just want to get the sugar out of it. Needle and thread. Yep, needle and thread up in there. Tea-berry gum. Man, that is old good stuff there. Blackjack and tea-berry. Yep. You remember the old, I remember getting the old bubble gum. It was the cards, the Dukes of Hazzard cards, and you would take it, like the baseball cards, except it was that. Yeah. Broccoli and celery. And then you're like, I don't buy broccoli and celery. It just grows in my refrigerator. Tea-berry gum was good. Yep. How old is my mom? She's older than me. And I'm 105. Chitty chitty bang bang. Yep, another good one. Plastic. Don't get me started on the plastic bags. She will take the Walmart bags. And I don't understand this. Take the Walmart bags and push them and squeeze them up to where they're like, it's like smaller than a gumball. You're like, what in the world? Well, that's for a later date if I need a bag. And sure enough, if they need a bag, they'll sit there for 6 hours, dang it, trying to untangle that bag or that ball to make it into a bag again. Cracker Jacks with toys, yeah. That was the day. Remember the day when you had the comic books, and in the back of the comic books was the Olympic Sales Network, where you sell the cards and all that. And then the other thing was you could buy all the pranks, all the jokes and all that stuff. Bazooka, that's another great one. See, guys, you're going way back. This is good for you. Mr. Ed, yep. Hubba Bubba. Another one there. How about Big League Chew? Man, when you was a kid and you got that Big League, you didn't dip snuff or anything. You choke. You were a man's man. You had Big League Chew, right? When you spit all that sugar out on the ground. You were one badass waiting out there on the baseball field with your Big League Chew, and then you would go, you choke on the juice, and you're like, all that stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, RC and moon pies. Man, great. Have you seen the freaking moon pies lately? Oh my gosh. It is such a damn ripoff. The moon pies. I am, I was somebody asked me, said, hey, can you get some moon pies? Yeah, sure. And I'm looking around for the moon pies because I'm thinking moon pie, the way they used to be when we was a kid, you know what I'm saying? They're the size of a Frisbee. They round Frisbee. And I'm looking around, and then I see this, Little Debbie diabetes cakes. And I look, and I'm like, what in the world? And I look, and literally, they're the size of a 50-cent piece. I'm like, what the heck, man? What a ripoff. Let's see, did you ever play with jacks? Yeah, I did. I used to collect those and collect the marbles. I still have all my dad's marbles that he collected when he was a kid. I still have my grandfather's too, and my grandfather's. Yeah, they make waste baskets, trash bags. Yeah, moon pairs are yeah, they are. Y'all moving quick here. See, everything is smaller now. Yeah, except for our bills, Pepsi and Coke with peanuts. Yeah, good stuff. Or take your Coca-Cola and pour it into your ice cream. Make you a good old float. Let's see here. Does anybody remember the 45 records? Yep, absolutely. You would cut them out and play. Absolutely. Gum that had the gel in the middle. Yep. Yeah. Laundry detergent. You got a glass. Yeah, that's true. Pickup sticks. Absolutely. I lost my marbles. Yep. Some people have. No, I'm just kidding. Chiclets. That's another one. Great one. What we got here? Goo Goo clusters. Yeah. Green stamps. Y'all remember the stamps you get at the grocery store? They give you these stamps and they have a little stamp box. You put them in, and then if you were lucky, you were able to have enough points to get a mug or get a plate. Let's see here. Slinky. Oh, yeah. A slinky. Wax bottles. Oh my gosh. I love those things. You know, I wish they made it with more juice in them, because I would get them thinking I'm thirsty. And I'm like, it's gone. Great. Clacking balls. Yep. See, this is good for y'all. Mousetrap, another one. Sugar Babes. Y'all remember Rockin' Sock? Pixie Sticks. Yep. Let me tell you a little funny story here. About 95% of the stuff you're all naming, I have. Like vintage have. I collect this stuff. The Red Ryder BB guns. I have Red Ryder BB guns that are so old. Like original ones that when they first come out. I've got almost every year. And I've got candy cigarettes. Oh my gosh. I made the mistake of buying some of those when I was a kid and pretending like I was smoking. And my dad about took my lips off my freaking face and about took my ass off my body with his Jesus belt. I'm not kidding you. We don't smoke. We don't pretend like we smoke. We're not of this world. We're right. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just candy. It don't matter if it's candy. And breaking all these little chalk things all over the place. I'm like, God, my cigarettes, Dad. He didn't care. Those candy cigarettes was of the devil. Them and those bubblegum cigarettes. Remember those? And then you blow on them and blow a little smoke out. Oh my gosh. If my dad saw that, my lip was purple for the next 6 weeks. Let's see what else you got here. Remco Airbus. Yeah. Y'all remember the Flobies? Those, cut your hair with those. Golden Flake shave coupons. Yeah. Bought a bicycle. Cool. Pogo stick. Oh, man. Man, we tore ourselves all to pieces with these pogo sticks. Because you have to have some. You can't just jump on the thing and take off. You got to really practice. But we were stupid, and we like, hey, if we can take our bikes and jump over that ramp, let's do it with a pogo stick. Yeah, and then someone's got a broken ankle or whatever, and they're crying because they're laying on the ground. Oh, ankle! Oh my God, my ankle! We're going, what a dumbass! We're laughing at them. G.I. Joe. Yep, another one. Pick up stick. Yeah, me and my sister had pogo stick. Yeah. Hula hoop. A hula hoop. I had one of those. Hated that thing. Hated it. Wanted at a thing, one of my dad's work parties. I was so pissed because I wanted the bicycle and I got some damn girly thing. Popeye cigarettes, yep. The bottle caps, yeah. Absolutely, bottle caps. Big wheels, yep. Choo-choo bags. Cracker Jacks, yep. I love Cracker Jacks. Yes, did you ever chew on the wax from the little bottles from the sugar water? Absolutely. And I also chewed on what do you call it? Lead paint chips. Not really. I'm just teasing. Lincoln Logs. I have 2 sets of Lincoln Logs that are like old new stock. I have Rockin' Socks, all new stock. Skates with a key. Yep. Metal Tonka toys. Oh my gosh, I got a ton of those too. Like a ton of those. Smoke bombs. Oh, I love them things. Twister. Yep, cool one. Caps. Yep, caps for your gun. That's right. Hot Wheels was the best toy. Yep. You know what? One of the best Christmases that I had was not. I got a bicycle. I got a BMX, a black and gold BMX bicycle, and some fat fuck, Robbie, I think is who it was, stole the thing a couple months later. And I was so I'm telling you, it was baseball bat city for me. But anyways, Pop Rock's another great one. But anyways, yeah. But one of the best Christmases I had was not that got the bicycle, and I was, even at a young age, I loved communication, and I got this really nice, elaborate shortwave radio. I think it was a Heath Kit or something like that. I mean, I think it was expensive back then, but hey, I was worth it, dang it. And so anyways, it wasn't that. I got probably a $5 toy, and it was a plastic race car that was hollow. Evel Knievel. I still have my Evel Knievel stuff. I still got that. Mystery Date. Believe it or not, I have a brand new Mystery Date that's old, original, stock, still wrapped in plastic. I have it all. Baby Alive. I've got one of those. I don't play with it, but it's in a box. Got it all. Monkeys in a Barrel. So anyways, we had this, remember these old plastic runners that would go in your house? Because you go in your grandma and them's house and there was plastic all over the furniture. I mean, you could piss all over it and it would just roll right off. But they would buy furniture and they would cover it like the nuclear war was about to take place. They would cover it up. And so anyways, they're covering all up. But we had this runner that went through our house there, and just me and my dad got on the very end of the room, and I got on the other, and we would take this race car and just go as fast as we could up and down this thing. And when I would shoot it towards him, he would lift his end up, and it would fly over his head like a ramp, and I'd do the same thing. Dumbass, isn't it? Stupid. But that's one of my best memories. Playing race car with my dad. That's it. Electric football game, had that. Still have that. Operation, have that right now. I don't have an Operation, but Battleship, have that one. Remember those? The football game, the metal football game, and then the guys would just vibrate all over the place. Anyway, all that. Let's see, what do we got here? Christmas Vacation. Yeah, great one. We had the shag rug. Yeah, man. Yeah. Everybody's rugs were shag. They were red, brown, reddish brown, dark. And then your couches look like wagon wheels and wood. Ragged Ann and Andy. Yep. Collar forms. Yep. Y'all remember the toys? What was that? Lava lamps. I got one of those too. The toys. Uno had that. The toys that you had, it was like the art thing, and it had like the little plastic pegs that pushed in it, and you draw things. And then you had the what was the other one? Shoot, what's that called? You shake it up, shake, you shake it up, and then you take the two little round deals and Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, Etch-a-Sketch. See, you're all doing good here. Yeah, I'm taking a little extra time just shooting the shit with you, but you know what? It's as good. It's your guys' mind is like going great here with all this stuff. Strobe lights, yeah. Pinball, yep. Man, yeah. Spirograph, yeah. A strawberry shortcake and Pippi Longstocking. That's something that I don't have, and I'm proud to say that. Asteroids, yep. And no, that's not like hemorrhoids. It's actually a video game. Electric football, that's it. It was called electric football or dangerous football because, man, it was just like, and the men, they don't really move. They just vibrate because there's electricity going through it. Fifth Avenue Candy Bar. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Chica Stick, yes. Oh, man. Yeah. Holly Hobby dolls. I have one still in the box. No shit. I really do. I don't play with this. Atari. I don't have that. I do have a bunch of games though. Let's see. What else you got here? Hangman. That was another one. Had a BMX bike and got a BB gun on my birthday. Wow. Some bully thought that he would steal my bike and I dropped him like a rock. Well, good for you. That's how it works. Stretch Armstrong. I have one of those too. Still do. Easy Bake Oven. I don't have one of those. A magic 8-ball. We weren't allowed to have that because it was magic 8. There was so much magic in that 8-ball. It's the devil's ball. Yeah. Gumby. Oh, man, yeah. Shirley Temple, yeah. Mystery Date. What else you got? Cherry Bombs, another one. Doorbell Ditch, anyone? That's funny. Slinky, yep. Yo-Yo, yep. M80s. Man, them M80s are great. M80s, I love it. I have a bunch of that stuff still that I play with. I just play with it. If I just want to just aggravate the neighbors, I just go out, light a whole buttload of them, and just walk inside the house. Adam's Family Cars to play. Yeah. There's a candy store. I'm sorry. Okay. It has every kind of candy. Wow, that's crazy. So, see, my goal on my farm was to have a building there because I bought out an old general store. Like, old general store. I'll tell you how old it was. When I bought the inside of the general store, because I was going to put together my own little general store and sell stuff just for kicks and giggles. Just have like a trading post on weekends. Trade guns, sell guns, all that good stuff. Knives. I was going to do all that. And when I bought it, not only did I get the inside of the store, it looks like Little House on the Prairie. Paul, he stole the store. Paul, what are we going to do? Yeah. It looks like that. And not only that, I got the register books that came with that store. And you know what's in that register books? When everybody would come there, they would trade and sell for goods. And not only that, back then they had charge accounts. You know who had charge accounts in there? Devil Anse Hatfield. It's right. All those wild people were in there. And I still have that. Good history. Marathon Bar, yep. Mongoose and the Snake, yep. And remember I'm not sure if it was BMX or Mongoose, but it had the bikes that had the white mags on it. That's a cool thing. I wanted to do those. Cool. I bought an old gas station from 1930s. So cool. That is cool. When I go to Nashville, there's a place there. What's that called? Anyways, it's right downtown Nashville, but it's an old gas station. And it's a drum center. They carry everything that's like old vintage drums. It is the bomb of all that stuff. And it's an old gas station. It's pretty cool. Whizzer Tops, yep. My Buddy Doll, yeah. See, skateboards, yep. Remember the big old skateboards everybody was into? Yeah. You know what? I could sell stuff to Very Pickers. I really do. I really could. But I like holding on my stuff. Romper Stompers, yeah. So anyways, yeah, we've, what we got here? Yo-yos, yeah. Ludwig drums. Hell yeah, Ludwig drums. Shit, yeah. My very first drum kit my dad bought us was a 3-piece Ludwig Blue Onks jazz kit. And of course, you play it, you learn, you're doing good, and then, they start coming out with all the new kits and all this, and then you're like, oh, I want that silver kit. And my dad was like, well, you gotta sell this kit. Can't get, and we ended up buying a new drum kit. Got rid of those. Still regret it to this day. Although I do have there was blue onks. I have a black onks Slingerland set, 1962. Do have that. Love my pearl drums. Yep, I've got some pearl stuff in here too. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see here. Someone stole my mom's clothespins off the line. Yeah. Let's see here. Bingo. Yeah, this is so fun going down memory lane. Yeah, it is. It's probably not fun for other people, but we don't give a shit. It's our show, right? Put bread bags over shoes. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's all good. Let's see. I was orange my entire childhood from. Oh, okay. Mercurochrome. Okay. Slingshots. Yep. Yard darts. Oh man. Oh. We didn't think those was games. We looked at those as like, shit, yeah, those are weapons. We can hurt somebody with those. We can throw those in somebody's foot. Hit them in the temple. I'm like, fireballs, love them too. Big Wheel, love them. Genesis game, wrist rockets, yeah. There's always room for Jalo. That's right. As long as What's his name? Shoot. I'm bad with names tonight. It's been a long day. What's his name? Bill Cosby. Yeah, as long as Bill Cosby ain't around giving us Jell-O, we're okay. I have a set of yard. Yeah, cool. Yeah, man, we would sling those things. I tell you what, we took a yard dart and threw it through one of our friends. He was smarting off, and we threw it through the side of his swimming pool. It was, the old metal pools, the 3 foot pools. It was like the metal. It was so thin. It was like, you get in and swim, and it's like moving all around. Bill Cosby, yeah. Yeah, the amazing rapist. Racist. Yeah, Fred over. Croquet, yeah. Badminton, y'all remember those? Badminton.
Don't play that in the house, DC. You'll break something.
We break it all. Shake and bake, yep. Fat Albert, yep. I have been on the phone with my daughter for 45 minutes and missed out on this whole awesome show tonight and at least half of it. And now I can't go back and watch. It's all good. It's all good. That's what you get, Karen, for jumping out. That's exactly what you see. You miss it. You miss it. But it's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time. Paper airplanes and rubber band. Yeah, man, them things are great. We would take the rubber band airplanes. I'm not lying. We were bad. We're bad. We take them and we take a stick pin, like the little, the long ones, and shove them through the tips of them. I'm not kidding you. Slip inside. Oh, that was it, man. We loved that. Oh, gosh. We would take the slip inside and we'd pour like soap all over it, lather it up, and then jump on it and slide off and about break our necks. We take the slip and sides and we make ramps. Like ramps you'd be driving for your bicycles that you like break your neck over. Model rockets, yeah, man. Krusty Camp. Creepy crawlers, yep. Elmer's glue in your hand. Oh, man. Elmer's glue in your hand, and then you put it in there and you dry it up, and then you roll it up and make it look like boogers, and you flick it at kids at school. It's priceless. Just priceless. I got a story for you since we talking about boogers. I was real sick. I was a teenager. I was real sick. And like so sick. I went to my mom and it was taking me to specialists, and I had such a horrible infection that I couldn't even touch my nose, my forehead, my cheeks. Nothing. I mean, it was just it would just send me into screams. I started getting a little bit better. I went to school. I'm in cooking class. Here we go. I'm in cooking class. Jennifer is her name. She's sitting in front of me, leaning back, going, "Hi, DC." Leaning back, the old chairs that you sat in that you sat there and you put your books underneath it, and then you had like the little pencil thing that was carved out, and then she leaned back. "Hi, move, Jennifer. I don't feel good." Meanwhile, my sinuses sound like a washing machine that's about ready to drain. It's like Darth Vader on crack. Meanwhile, Jennifer keeps leaning back going, hey, and I went, don't do that. Leaning back. I look at my friend, one we was talking about the other night, lives in Nashville. And he looks at me and I look at him, and I took one finger and I placed it on the right nostril. And when she leaned back, I went, blue. And I'm not lying. It flew out like a yo-yo, but it was snot. And this is, oh my God, honest God truth. And it flew out and slapped her forehead and popped right back up in my nose. And she went, started gagging. I started laughing my ass off. And so did all my other friends. Like, oh my God, what the hell? That's hilarious. She's going, and she jumps up, and we're in cooking class of all places. And my teacher's like, what are you doing? DC just blew a booger on my forehead. And she goes, what? And I said, I did not. Look at her face to see if it's on there. And the teacher literally looks at her and goes, there ain't a daggone thing on you. Sit your ass down. Well, sit your butt down. She sits down and she turns and goes, don't you ever do it again. I said, lean back again. I got 2 nostrils full of it. Long story short, she begged and pleaded, and then they finally moved her. Yeah, I'm telling you, bad. That same little cunt was bugging me in cooking class. We go and sit,
And she always would go, you ain't got the ingredients right. You ain't doing this right. You ain't doing that right. You ain't doing this right. And every Thursday and Friday we cooked, like we cooked. So what I did, I'm telling you, it's late, so I'm just like confessing all, right? It's horrible. Somebody come get me. So anyways, literally. So I'm in there. And, yeah. And so I'm in there. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I swear I did. Oh, trust me. I'm about to top that one off. And so she would bug the crap out of me. Bug the snot. I mean, it was just her lot to be she was a Karen before Karens were named. And so anyways, she wasn't flirting at all. She was a outright nuisance to junior high. That's what she was. So anyways, so what I did, I mean, I was a kid, man. I played. We rode our bikes to school. We would walk. We'd fight. We played basketball. We played softball. We did it all. We were dirty little kids, right? What dirty little kids do? They go home and they take their socks off. Just throw them down. Throw them down. Yeah. I'm flirting with the girl. So if I ever see you out in public, ladies, and I blow a big booger on your forehead, don't get mad. Just say, oh, gosh, DC's flirting with us. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So she wasn't flirting with me. She, ain't no way. But anyways, she'd give everybody a hard time. She was really picked, man. I just couldn't stand that. I wanted to punch her out, and I couldn't because she's a girl. But anyways, so we're sitting there. She's bugging me. And I was like, man, what can I do? No lie. If my mom was sitting here today, she would tell you this story, and you all would laugh your ass off. I was an asshole. I was a little asshole that time. What I did was I stopped every day for 2.5 weeks. Now, for those of you who have boys that are like junior high, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about here. I would come home and, play all day long, come in, take my socks and shoes off, except I would not throw my tube socks, in the hamper to be washed. I would lay them out for the next morning. And for 2.5 weeks, I wore the same old nasty ass, sweaty. They were white, and by 2.5 weeks, they were brown. I'm not kidding you. Oh my gosh, they were starting to, I'm lucky I still don't walk around with foot fungus or something, okay? It's nuts. Yeah, it's such a turn on, isn't it, ladies? Yeah. Blowing boogers and dirty feet. So anyways, and so anyways, I get to school one day, sitting in cooking class. She's sitting directly across from me at the table. And she keeps going, We're like, what's wrong? I don't know. Some smell. Well, it must be you. Did you wash yourself? Oh, shut up. That's just so inappropriate. Well, you stink. It ain't me, for God's sakes. All right, Karen. Yeah, I didn't call her Karen, but anyway. So I figured it out that if I'm sitting directly across from her, and then I just slope down in the seat a little bit and push my legs forward, right? Like straight, like in a prone position. And then I just pat my feet together in my tennis shoes. Just bang my it aired them out. But it aired them out on her. And, yeah. And she gagged and gagged and gagged. And the more she gagged, the more I laughed my ass off. More I laughed. And not only that, everybody else laughed. Boys are disgusting. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And so, anyway, so finally, teacher come around, and I got written up, damn it. I got written up. So I had to go up to the principal's office and tell him I was sorry, tell him what was going on. And then I had to go home, tell my mom I got written up for wearing dirty socks. Just dirty socks, DC?
Not just dirty socks, Mom. 2-week-old dirty socks. How disgusting. You're a nasty boy. You're a nasty teenager like those other friends of yours. So, anyways, I had to wash my socks. But yeah, man, I was bad. My other friend, if he was here, he would just like, hell. Let me see. What is it? Let me look and see here. You ain't got nothing but time, right? Nah, I ain't gonna call him. Anyways, we were bad. We were just bad. Yeah. Slot car trucks, yeah. I bet my neighbors wonder why I'm laughing about, yeah. I just tell them, say, listen, I'm listening to some guy talking about his dirty feet. Yeah, and yeah. So I guess, boys, they have a different way of flirting, right? I really like that girl. What are you going to do to impress her? I'm going to blow a booger on her forehead, and I'm going to wear dirty socks to school for 6 weeks. Yeah. Anyway. And I saw her I saw her about 2 years ago at a funeral. It was for one of my best friends that passed away. Had cancer, passed away. And I literally walked up to her, like, hey, how you doing? And I hugged her. She said, oh, pretty good. I want to say, you bitch, you made me get in trouble for wearing dirty socks. Let's see, my son still farts out loud in public. Oh, my God. And he's in the army. He laughs. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, man, there's some crazy people out here. I don't know who they are. But anyway, I'm one of them. I just like to have fun, daggone it. Santa Claus is not coming this year to me. I think I learned that years ago. That's why I go, you know what? If Santa Claus was coming to me, what would he want me to get? He wants me to get a new AR-15. He wants me to get another 1,000 or 2,000 rounds of ammo. He wants me to get a shitload of tannerite. That's what Santa wants me to get. And then I go out and I do the job for Santa. Santa got coal. Yeah. DC got coal in his stocking this year. Yeah. I'll burn that shit because this stuff burns a long time. Let's see here. Yeah. And somebody, yeah. My daughter. The original Little Women movie. Oh, my gosh. Lord have mercy. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. Little Women. Yep. It's another one. But I still like Little House on the Ferry. Paw! Paw! Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got here? I mean, I'm telling you. Unreal. Unbelievable. Let's see here. All right. I think I've wore everybody out. But you know what? We're still over 1,000 people sitting up in here shooting the shit. Talking about Christmas. What a trip. Yeah, you're right. See, I'm more entertaining than Santa Claus. And the great thing about this is I'm not drunk, I'm not high, and I'm just who I am, and that's who I am on the Pop Out to Say the Man. Soul Train, that's another one. That was a cool show, right? But we weren't allowed to watch that because people were dancing for the devil in there. DC, what do you do for work? I'm on welfare. I don't do nothing. I just sit back and I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I do a lot of things. Laughter is good medicine for me. Yeah, that's right. It should be. Yeah, the top 40 Kasem countdown. Man, that's great. Absolutely. That's great. I loved Kasem. I miss those days. Kasem and doing his countdown and I've seen a couple of them. Oh shoot, where he comes on and he does like the letter request, all that, right? Let's see here. America's Top 40, right? That's what it was. America's Top 40. Let me see if I can find him. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah. You ain't got nothing but time, right? You got nothing but no time. So, see. Let's see here. What's this one? Listen to this. Let's see. Memory Lane.
Again, welcome to American Top 40 and happy holidays to you. I'm Kasem.
Welcome to America. I'm just kidding.
And we're all set to start off our special end-of-the-year countdown, the 100 top hits of 1981. Now, the rankings have been computed by American Top 40 based on the...
All right, so yeah. Good times right there, right? And then he would always give the sad stories. So I got a letter from Little Jane, and Little Jane has been away from her true love, and her true love has been away from her, and she just don't understand why. That it gives this whole thing, and then play like what is it? Shoot, daggone. And Little Jane, she's missed Billy for so long. I don't know why I keep going back to Billy, but Billy's a freak. But little Bobby, he missed little Bobby, and. Yeah. And then you got, what is it called here? Oh, shoot. You know, and they give you all this sob story about how they've been separated for 500 years. They've been separated for 500 years. And now she's realized that she truly loves little Billy. And then, because of their love, you ready? You ready for this? Because of their love, they met at a cafe. And at the cafe, he bought her a cup of coffee. And when he started talking to her, she went, Wakonita, Wakonita. Oh, shit. Wakonita, Wakonita. Halabaha. And he says, oh, God, honey, what is that? She's, oh, I'm so sorry. That's when I've been living in Zimbabwe or whatever, some other country, I don't know. And I learned that word, Wakonita means, I still love you. And Casey Kasem would say, and their true love has brought them together at the coffee shop. And this is to you, little Bobby. Shit. Oh, God.
Tonight it's very clear
that little Bobby is a queer. Anyway, yeah, enough. So, yeah, I miss Casey Kasem. I miss all that stuff. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to do my own DC Kasem. Reading you the stories that really don't matter. Playing you the songs that no one really cares about. Because we want to hear that bullshit that Justin Timberlake's singing. Let's Make a Deal. Another great one. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Yeah, that was a good one. Let's see here. She broke up with little Bobby because he blew a booger in her face. Yeah, pretty much. Chicago. Yeah, great group. Truth or Consequences. Yeah. Remember Truth or Dare as a kid? Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare. Let's see. Newlyweds. Yeah, another one there. Let's see here. Got something else? Stairway to Heaven. That's another one. Yeah, I'm on Price is Right. Another one. Wolfman. Oh, Wolfman Jack. Yeah, I miss those. I miss that. Let's Make it down. North Texas. Yeah. What we got here? Art Linkletter. Yeah. If I had a name like that, Art Linkletter, I would change it. I would just change it. I would change it. I'd be like, can you imagine how many ass beatings he got as a kid? Hey, Art Linkletter, come here. If that was really his name. What we got here? One of my wedding songs played. Yep. Nancy Drew. Yep, was on Spin the Bottle. Another one. Midnight Special. Match Game. Wolfman Jack. Dating Game. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's right. I've played with Earth, Wind, and Fire before. What else we got here? You should be a stand-up comedian. Probably not. I would end up starting a riot if I was a comedian. I would end up starting a riot because, you would have to come into a show of mine and go, listen, you would have to sign a waiver saying that you wouldn't get pissed. And it would have to be, it'd be the comedian for comedians. And not only that, it'd be the show for people that have balls and not afraid. Anyway. Yeah. Kind of reading your text there. Meatloaf, another one. I will do anything for love, but I won't blow booger on your forehead. Let's see, Springtime Bloopers. Yeah. Bloopers. Tom Petty. Lawrence Welk Show. Yeah. You know what? As gay as that show was, I still liked it. It's pretty cool because I like the big band. I like just watching him standing there with that little wand, his directing wand. He's shaking the thing, and everybody's like, and they got the bubbles falling down. I see that sometimes on PBS, and I'm like, hey, I wonder what ever happened to those people. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Lauren Hardy, yeah. Listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire every week. Good deal. I'm friends with Philip Bailey and his wife. Tower of Power, great. Oh, they're great. Sticks, another one. I'm seeing them pretty soon. Tom and Jerry, good one. Dodgeball. Man, I love Dodgeball. Oh, my gosh. You knew if I had the ball and it was dodgeball, you don't worry about your belly or your butt or your legs. Worry about your face, because I'm all about taking that ball and smashing the crap out of them. The Munsters. Love the Munsters, too. Family Affair, good one. Hee Haw. That's another good one that's gone. I was a kid. I wasn't really allowed to watch that either because, you know what?
all them risque girls in their little, on the bale of hay, right? In their little tight jeans or their tight pants or their tight shorts and low tops with the big boobies. Oh, gosh, DC, you'll sin. I'm like, you damn right I will. Woo! No, I'm just kidding. Shauna Na, yeah, another one. DC, ever been in a bottle rocket war? Are you kidding me? I am the freaking champ. Man, we were brutal. We would take a pop bottle and we would shove as many bottle rockets in as we could. I mean, we like really planned this shadoo out. And we put them in there. And then we'd take my mom's Aquanet. Remember that? Aquanet. Psh, stuff was potent. But here's what we would do. A lot of people, they were novices. They would take the lighter and light them up, and they go off. Or they would take the hairspray and spray the hairspray and light it, and then shoot them. We didn't do that. We were brutal. We sprayed the wick of it. We sprayed those with Aquanet, then let them dry. Oh yeah. And then when we went to light them, it's lucky that I have freaking fingers. It's lucky that my friends are even alive and have eyeballs. Because it was bad. I mean, we would go to prison now for this kind of stuff we did. M80 wards? Absolutely. We would do it. Yeah. I can't tell you everything on those, but yeah. Brutal. But yeah, bottle rockets, yeah. And then we take the mom's Aquanet with a lighter, make a torch out of it, and burn them things up, shoot them things out. We were brutal with it. Love those. My first concert was Andy Gibbs in Louisville, Kentucky, 1977. Oh, cool. Let's see. Andy Griffith Show. Yeah. Green Acres. Ooh, Dokken. Yeah. Our first concert was the Cars. Cool. ZZ. Yep. Hairspray. Yeah. Let's see here. Little Man from Texas. Oh, ZZ Top. Yeah. Let's see here. Dippity Doo. TV today is awful. I watch tons of Korean dramas, better actors and a lot of comedians. Yeah, very funny. Yeah, they know how to laugh at themselves. Yeah, Joker's Wild. Andy Gibbs. Let's see here. Lost in Space. Yeah, Will Robinson. The Carpenters. Let's see here. McCoy. Yeah, McCoys and Hatfields. Yeah. How us in the 80s girls. Let's see. That's how us in the 80s girls got our hair to stay up high. Yeah. 38 Special, another good one. Laugh In, that's another good one. M80 in a storm drain shook the entire road. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's funny. McHale's Navy, Twilight Zone. First concert was Man, okay. Mine was Elvis, last concert in Memphis. Okay. Pat Benatar. Y'all got some stuff, man. Y'all be really working me tonight. The Flying Nun. That was another cool one. What was that? What was her name? She played in Smokey and the Bandit. I can't think of the name of it, but anyway. Let's see what else we got here. I'm almost done here. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, when all else fails on the Casey Kasem Show, when your love has walked out the door and slammed your fingers in there, and you're crying, we're going to God have mercy on me, or whatever. You need to understand that the next time you fall in love, it's going to be with you. This song goes out to Betsy. Sally Fields, that's it. The Bee Gees, yeah. Yeah, Bee Gees always sound like they got someone grabbing hold of their nut sacks and squeezing it. Let's see what we got here. Let me move that. Okay. Let's see here. What we got here? Have you all seen? Okay. So we're talking about somebody's talking about Christmas shows earlier at churches. the one that I can't stand. I cannot stand. You didn't ask, but dang it, I'm giving it to you. Hang on. I'm telling you, if this don't aggravate the crap out of you, I don't get it. Where's it at here? Here we go. This song here, you may like it, and if you do, that's fine. That's your bag of tricks. Me, I wish this song. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this song. I hate it, and it's a Christmas song for God's sakes. But it's one of those that I just my toenails cringe. It's just crazy. My feet immediately start stinking and boogers start coming out. It's this one. Oh, God. I've got a butter knife right now trying to slit my wrist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God.
There I stood in another line.
Yeah.
Trying to buy that last.
It's almost like a Casey Kasem song. Except he's trying to sing what Casey Kasem would say. Was standing right in front of me, and there was a little boy that was waiting anxiously and pacing around like little boys do, and his hands, he held a pair of shoes. I mean, this is like a Casey Kasem deal. None of that. He wore his clothes. He wore they was worn and old, and he was dirty from head to toe. Oh my God, it's DC! Holy crap, DC's trying to buy shoes. And when it came time for him to pay, he couldn't believe. I couldn't believe what I heard him say. It's stories like this. Because he said, "Sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve, and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry, sir? Daddy says there's not much time." Yeah, these kind of stories that go out. God, I hate the song.
Daddy says there's not much time. You see. She's been sick for quite a while, and these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if Mama meets Jesus.
Okay, all right. If you like the song, that's your business. That's cool with me. I'm just traumatized. I'm just traumatized that the little kid go in there shopping by himself. I mean, especially these days, you got people trying to kidnap people. I mean, what if the guy that was going to get the shoes was someone that was running a sex trafficking scheme? Some dumb stuff like that, right? Oh, anyways, whatever. So, yeah, that song just traumatized me. And every time someone says, "I want to hear Christmas shoes," I'm like, "Give me a butter knife. I'm going to try to slit my wrist right now." Yeah, Kamala got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, Kamala. This was a terrific show. Thanks so much for all your time. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm out of here. Right. All right, that song was depressing. Yeah, I know. Denver. Oh, the Denver Mile High Orchestra. Wow. Yeah, man. Are they still even? Is he still even out? I saw him back years ago. Good band there. Big band. Good stuff. DC, can you come to Texas sometime? I am going to come to Texas. I'm going to be in Louisiana too. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Yeah, come to Texas. I'm going to come to y'all. Get enough people together, and daggone it, we'll be in Texas. We'll work it out. We'll do it. I know we're going to be working on Louisiana, maybe working on Tennessee. And this thing this year, man, I didn't realize how exciting it was with everybody, and we had a great time. Yeah, we had a great time in Tennessee, and this next time we're gonna have a better time. When we do a big event, I'm gonna have a daggone live band there. I'm gonna show you how to party without getting drunk, without getting high, and how to have a good time. I'm not kidding. And it's all good. All good. Where am I now, DC? I am sitting in a chair because I'm 105 years old now and I can't move around. Call me California. Which part of Louisiana? More than likely Baton Rouge will be where we go to. That's because it's got some Arkansas can come down, some Texas come over, and Mississippi, and maybe some Tennessee. We don't know. We'll figure it out. So anyways, yeah. Had to put my
I can only drive about 4 hours. Well, well, God have mercy there, Karen. Let me just stop the whole show because you can only drive 4 hours. I'm just kidding. We'll be back in Tennessee. We'll be at a lot of different places. I got some people who want me to come up in Florida too. Julie, something the heart, whatever. You're a dork. Oh, okay. I hope you're talking to me because, everybody else is wackos. Let's see. Thanks, DC. Had a much great time. That's right. And just want everybody to know, we went a long time. We just rambled and rocked, and I'm sure a lot of people's really ticked off. But guess what? That's what we do, right? That's what we do for a living. We have good fun. You know what? We're always talking. Everybody's so uptight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got these hemorrhoids of politics up their butt all the time. And at some time, you just have to let your hair down and let it fly, right? Just let it go. And see, a lot of y'all, you come on here all uptight with your little politicians and your politics hemorrhoids because you're just so stuck up. And then you come on here and then you start talking about Christmas, and we had a great time. It was a great show. Went way too long though, right? But it's all good. Anyway, we're going to, let me look here, trying to see what's all's in here. The chat's running so crazy here. DC, will you come to Michigan? Yes, I will. We're gonna work on a lot of stuff. Bama, yeah. Let's see here. I love my DC fix. Thank you so much, sir. Let's see here. Merry Christmas. Yeah. So everybody have a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow I'm not going to be on here. I'm not going to be on here. That's why I just went ahead and just cut it loose tonight and just act like a whack job. But anyways, I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to spend some time with my mom. Spend some time with her tonight. She's not well. And so I'm going to spend time with my mama. I'm probably going to dress up as Santa Claus. I'm probably going to get her some fresh food and go up in the hospital as Santa Claus. And I'm sure that Barney Badass will be out there with his stun gun on his side and want to strip search Santa. Strip him down. Because he thinks he's got a gun on him. Got a gun. Santa's got a gun. Yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy if Santa beat the shit out of the security guard for Christmas? That'd be kind of funny. But I won't. But I'm going to try to be good. I'm going to go visit my mom. Go over there, dress up as Santa Claus, take her some food, and do all that stuff. Just got to do it. Well, I don't have to, but I get to do it because I love my mama. That's all my mama. That's the only one that's left behind, right? Dad's gone, and so, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Anyways, I want to tell you, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for jumping on this journey with me of what we do. And every day we're on here from 1 till 2:30ish, sometimes 3. I'd rather be listening to you than sitting alone. Well, thank you so much. Give me about 3 weeks and you're probably like, holy crap, I'm ready to be alone again. Yeah. See, we need to have a big, one of our events we do, we just need to have a big outside fire. We all sit around, tell stories, and I'll have y'all wanting to throw yourself in the fire. With all my stories. It's all good, though. Just having a good time. So, yeah, have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. We've been on this journey for several months now, and I enjoy it. I hope you do, too. And it is Christmas. Show somebody some love as much as possible. And I'm telling you something that, here I am trying to, not beat the security guard. But anyway, we're going to have a good time this next year coming up. And I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I won't be on tomorrow, and I will not be on Christmas. I will be spending time with my mama. And you, if you're home alone and you don't have anything to do, just go listen to the replay, and it'll amuse you for a good while. You may find something new that you heard that you didn't hear that I was rambling on and make you laugh. Anyway, appreciate every one of you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from DC and the EIOBN.com network. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. I'll catch you in a few days.